What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we've got another backpack. This is one of our themed backpack setups, and we said that we'd be doing a gamer version, and here we have it, if you couldn't tell by the logo that's strapped up here. But let's get into it. Let's see what we've got. Now, this is not the most practical backpack setup, but it is the ultimate gamer's backpack, so it's a bit over the top. That's how we do things. So let's actually take a look at the backpack, right? This is the Razer Tactical Pro backpack. Now, this guy is a pretty insane backpack if you couldn't tell. We've got a bunch of compartments up front, which are actually modular. These can come off with these Velcro straps. And we've even got these big pockets on the sides so we could throw in things like chargers and all that good stuff. But I really like this backpack. You guys are gonna see why in a second. It's definitely gamer oriented. Now for this video, we're gonna do things a little bit differently. We're actually going to start with the main compartment, and you can actually access that right under this little hood here. So we zip this open and boom. Now, you guys can see I've got a little headset over here, but we're gonna get to that in a second. So over here in the very front, you guys can't see it. I'll throw some B-roll in here so you guys can clearly see. We've got a compartment that houses some of our portable gaming options. So we've got two over here, but this is the ultimate gaming backpack. So not only do we have two, but we've got three. And over here we have three portable consoles inside of some of the best cases that I've been able to find online. So we're gonna start off with this guy, probably the least popular, but one of my favorites of all time, the PlayStation Vita. So I've got the PlayStation Vita right here. This is the white version. This is the first generation model with the OLED screen and everything. I don't like the 2000 version. The 1000 is where it's at, in white. And just taking a look at this case I actually really like it because it gives you a lot of options in terms of carrying different games and whatnot, and even a little pouch here that allows you to put a USB cable so you can charge it. If you still rock your Vita, this is definitely a very nice option. You can carry a ton of games. Most of mine are digital, so they're not all up in here. But yeah, this is what I've been playing. And for those of you who are curious what kind of games I play a lot of RPGs, so you're gonna see a ton of those. I'll throw a bunch of B-roll in here so you guys can see some of the games that I own physically and digitally. Those are what I like to play. So that's what we have for the PlayStation Vita. Sony, I don't know why you gave up on the Vita. It was so good. PSP and the Vita, man. I feel for you guys. But next case, this, you guys know what this is. Since that was the Vita, this is the 3DS XL. So this one right here, this is the Pokemon Sun and Moon version. It's got Solgaleo and Lunala. Boom. See, it shows you how much I played that one. But this hasn't been charged in a while, but last I played on this was Monster Hunter Stories. Monster Hunter Stories was actually pretty decent. I was actually liking it, but that Nintendo Switch got my attention. But back to the case, guys. This case is actually really solid, just like the Vita case. It's pretty good. It has a lot of space, a lot of compartments. You guys can see all the Nintendo 3DS games that I have, and a few regular DS titles in here as well. And there's even a spot for, like, you know, cables and whatnot. This is a must-have. This is a USB cable to charge the 3DS. A regular USB cable is way more useful than carrying around that charger that they give you where you have to plug it into the wall. Portable chargers, baby. This works with them or even in your computer. So this is a must-have if you play your 3DS a lot. And if you guys are curious about the games that I play, more B-roll magic so you guys can see which games I have. RPGs all day though. But this guy right here, this is the Nintendo Switch. This is a travel case that I really do enjoy. It's got a lot of protection, a lot of space for carrying extra stuff with you. Boom. So over here, the very first thing you'll see, I got a slot to carry some stuff. I actually have some extra Joy-Cons in case I want to switch it up or maybe want to play with somebody. Got some extra Joy-Cons. This one is actually the Nintendo Classic look that I got from Colorware. If you guys are all about that throwback, you know that this looks really good. So I got some extra Joy-Cons here, but you can throw in cables or whatever you want right inside of this pouch as well. But when you move that, boom, baby. That's my Nintendo Switch right here. And as you can see, Colorware got to this too. So it's got that teal and white with the whole black look going. So, you know, that's the UAC color theme. If you've never heard of Colorware, you gotta check the link in the description. They do a ton of customization for gaming stuff. So controllers, Nintendo Switch, PS4s, all kinds of goodies. You're gonna wanna check them out. And if you haven't joined the Switch party just yet, don't worry, Colorware and I got you. All you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel and head on over to Instagram to see the post where I'm giving one of these away. The winner is gonna be picked in 2 weeks, and the winner also gets to customize this fully with all of the colors that they choose. And boom, that's all you have to do. So good luck to you guys on the giveaway. Just don't bite my colors. I'm just kidding, you can bite my colors. But good luck. So over here in this pocket, we've got a couple of things. So first up, we've got this Hori stand. Now this stand is a way better option than the kickstand that comes built into the Switch. Now what I like about this stand is that it has a few different notches for different viewing angles, so you can play at whatever angle you feel most comfortable. But what's also really nice about this is that it has a little cutout so that if you want to charge your Switch, you can still plug in no problem while you're playing. That's one of the major design flaws with the kickstand. You can't charge and play like that at the same time. And this thing is pretty inexpensive, but it's a nice little boost in how you play with your Switch. Now, while that's cool, I think this accessory is even cooler. So over here, we have HDMI cable and power cable for the Switch. And you know what's next? We got the dock, but not just a regular dock. Here we have a portable one. Now, if you know the Switch, you know it comes with a much bigger dock. For a bag like this, it's a little bit on the bulky side. So we got something that's a lot smaller. And this is actually by J and Top. I found them on Amazon, but everything you need from the dock is built right into this. So you've got 2 USB ports, actually 3 USB ports, a USB Type-C port for power, and an HDMI slot. Now this makes it much easier to carry around. Just throw it into a little pocket, and you pretty much got your whole TV setup ready to go with the Switch. And it only goes for about 30 something bucks, which is way less than the $80 that you have to pay for a regular Nintendo Switch dock. And let's move on from the Switch for a bit and check out one of the major components of this backpack, and that's our gaming laptop. And over here, I have the Razer Blade 14. This is a beast of a laptop, and it's a very good looking laptop with a low profile with some insane specs. So for those of you who don't know, this thing has a 14-inch display with a 4K touchscreen, which is just mind-boggling, and I'm telling you guys, it looks so good. Now, it also has a GTX 1060 inside of here. Madness. If you guys can see how thin this guy is, the fact that there's a 1060 in here is nuts. And for all of my spec heads out there, these are the specs for the Razer Blade 14. But yeah, this is our gaming laptop of choice. I've been able to play all my Steam games, my games from Origin, like Titanfall 2, The Witcher 3, all that kind of stuff with no issues here. I've even been able to play them at 4K, and with this screen, it just looks glorious. You got a nice, crazy screen, RGB keyboard, it all just is very nice. Only thing is, those fans get kind of crazy sometimes playing in 4K. They kind of scream. You can even go bigger with something like the Razer Blade Pro, which is a 17-inch model, or even a bigger laptop in general, like my Acer Predator Helios 300. You can throw that inside of here with no issues. So with this Tactical Pro backpack, you can fit pretty much any gaming laptop, but for ours right here, for this setup, we have the Razer Blade 14. And since we've got some great games, even great games with a great screen, you're gonna need some really good audio to match. And for that, we've got this guy right here. Now with this backpack, you can see it's got this little mold that you can pull out, that you can throw your gaming headset on. And what we have right here is the HyperX Cloud Alpha. Now the HyperX Cloud line has been a very, very solid line. Only goes for about 100 bucks. This one goes for about 100 bucks as well. And each ear cup has dual chambers to give it some really dynamic sound. There's no 7.1 surround sound, so if you're looking for that, that's not an option here, but this still sounds really good. And the comfort is insane. These are extremely comfortable. These ear cushions, marshmallows, baby. So these are really comfortable. And actually over here where you rest the headset, it even has a zipper so you can have access to all of your cables that go with your headset. So you put them inside of here and you got yourself a nice little gaming headset setup inside of your backpack. And inside of here we had the mic that goes into the HyperClouds. And I'll do a quick little test for you guys so you guys can see what it sounds like. I'll do that right about now.
And here's a quick little sample of what the audio quality sounds like from the mic on the HyperX Cloud Alphas.
And boom, there you guys go. That's what these sound like. And you've got some pretty standard cables. You've got your 3-foot cable that works well with any of these portable systems and even the laptop. And if you need a little bit more length, you have this extender as well. And it comes with a mic input as well as an audio input if you want to play with your laptop. But for 99 bucks, I think this is a solid buy. It looks great and it's extremely comfortable and it's not a bad price. Now, here's the thing. You're not gonna always wanna use a gaming headset this size whenever you're playing your games, especially if you're out in public with these portables. You're gonna want something a bit more low key. And that's why I have this guy over here. This is one of my favorite pair of earbuds. These right here are the Shure SE215s. Now, what's special about these is that they've got a little bit more bass than the regular E215s, so that's gonna be nice when you're playing your games. I find these to be extremely comfortable. Definitely one of my go-tos. If you don't wanna pull out your big gaming headset, this is a very solid option so you can play on the go. Now, I've actually got some more stuff in the main compartment here, and of course, if we're gaming, you know we need controllers. So right here, I have the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, also customized by Colorware to match with my Nintendo Switch. And you gotta have it. If you're gonna use the dock, you have this thing set up in a hotel or wherever, and you wanna have more standard controls than the Joy-Cons in each hand, boom, you got that right there. And since we're rocking a gaming laptop right here, it only makes sense to have an Xbox One controller. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is my main way of playing whenever I'm playing my PC games. I gotta have the Xbox controller. I haven't mastered the keyboard yet, I'm not gonna lie. So having this handy definitely helps to make the experience quite a bit better. So got the Xbox controller. I also have the wireless adapter so that I can use this wirelessly with no cables, still with the PC, and a smooth experience. Now, lastly, in terms of controllers, we've got a PlayStation 4 controller. You're probably going, what? Where's the PS4? Well, you can actually play the PlayStation 4 on your gaming laptop with remote play. And if you guys have never seen or done that, I'll have the link down below in the description so you guys can see the video that I did where I showed how to set that up. But if I want to play the PS4 that I have at home on my laptop, I can use it with the PlayStation 4 controller here. So like I said, ultimate gaming, we're hitting all systems, baby, all in one backpack.
Definitely over the top.
It's over the top, and that's what this is all about. You guys asked for it, I'm delivering. Now, this is the bulk of what makes up the gaming experience, but we've got to have those accessories, things that kind of tie it all in together. And I'm talking about portable chargers, baby. You gotta have a portable charger to keep your stuff all charged up and ready to go. And this is a portable charger by OmniCharge. This is the Omni 20. And of course, it can charge up the Switch, Nintendo 3DS, Vita, no problem. But it can also charge up the Razer Blade 14. So it's got a built-in outlet right here. So I can use the charger from the 14, plug it inside of here, and let it juice up with no problem. It'll drain the battery pretty quickly, but if you gotta get your game in, you're almost done with your battery and you're outside somewhere, this thing will definitely make sure you survive until you need to get the job done. And even if you don't want to use the USB ports to charge any of these portable systems, you can also use the outlet here to give them a quicker charge, but all that is possible with this guy. This is an insane portable charger, but it's expensive. And of course, I have some cables to make sure all of this stuff is charged up and good to go. And I even have this outlet. So this has 2 USB ports and a quick charge 3.0 port. I like this because I can charge the Vita, the 3DS XL, and the Nintendo Switch all at once if I wanted, right from this brick. I even got the charger for the Razer Blade 14. Is that it? Ari, are we done? Oh, we are not done. We've got more to go, baby. So over here, we've got the mouse. Duh, you gotta have a mouse to go with it. So this is the Logitech G403. This is actually also customized by Colorware, but this has a gloss finish, which I really do like. But yeah, this is the mouse that goes with this guy. And also got this little portable mouse pad, which actually has a sticky bottom. But this has a sticky bottom here so that whatever surface you're playing on, you can kind of just throw this on and you don't have to worry about your mouse pad moving around. You probably aren't supposed to continue using the plastic that goes with it. But I'm not trying to have this thing get dirty in my backpack, so I'm reusing this thing every time. And we also, no, I'm just joking. That's it, guys. We are done. That's about it. This is a lot of stuff. This is definitely the ultimate gaming backpack. All thanks to this Tactical Pro backpack. It carried all of it, no problem. Even though this thing gets really jam-packed, it doesn't feel heavy. It's actually really comfortable. So I like this guy. It does good. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to enter that giveaway of the Switch. I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed this, you gotta give me a thumbs up, man. Cause this is crazy. But till the next one, guys, your average consumer. Peace.